You miss Brett. I miss her. This is Brett Cooper. This garbage is what to expect from Hollywood in 2022. I think she's talking about She-Hulk because Brett is smart and she knows what. Okay, Brett, we'll watch a horror movie together. I'll put my arm around you. What you gotta do, Brett. I'm gonna be like this. Hey, Brett. Brett. If you had a parrot and you were a pirate, would you put it on this shoulder or this shoulder? I'll keep you safe.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. Something is very wrong in Hollywood right now. Obviously, that is not new, but this weekend I was scrolling online and there was just chaos. You guys probably know about the drama that is going around Olivia Wilde's new movie. I mean, they even brought Jordan Peterson into it. That is going to be a topic for a
That's W Riz, bro. I'm telling you that works.
Later segment because I want to give it its own time.
Or, you know what you could do when we're watching that whole movie together, Brett? We're watching Hulk together.
Brett.
Got that popcorn in my lap. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting next to each other. Got that popcorn right here. Flick it up in there. When she goes to reach for a bite. Boner. Ha! Gotcha!
But for now, we just need to do a catch-up episode because I need to continue some stories that we've talked about before. But before we get into it, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not already, ring the notification bell, and of course, you can check out my merch collection at dailywire.com.
All right, that was a lie. Get into the video,
/Brett. And if you have not entered my giveaway, do so before September 12th. You will find out if you have won the chance to Zoom with me when you receive one of these hand-signed unique Polaroids in the mail.
Zoom with Brett? I don't know. Real life.
Possibly some other goodies as well. You can enter at dailywire.com/Brett. I hope you do. I think it'll be super fun. All right. So y'all remember how the Winnie the Pooh copyright expired earlier this year? I did an episode on how these horror filmmakers decided to use the expired copyright and make a slasher Winnie the Pooh film. That was back in maybe June, I think, or something like that. At the time, there were just some images from the film, but now, over the weekend, the trailer has been released. IGN tweeted about it and said, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, the horror movie being made because of the lapsed copyright on the original books, has gotten its first trailer. My God, I just can't even take this seriously because the face on this Pooh Bear is just...
I hate that face. I can take you seriously.
Absolutely awful. It was funny. Ben was in the studio
is that for real, though? They're making a Winnie the Pooh horror movie? Okay. They're just running out of ideas, man.
On Thursday, and that was when the trailer came out, and I walked in to say hi to him, and he and some people on his team were all watching it, and he was like, Brett, have you seen this? I was like, yes, it's horrifying. And he was like, isn't it awesome? And I was like, oh, we have very different opinions about this. He very much likes the weird horror films. I do not. So my fake brother, he will probably be talking about this as well. Let's watch the trailer because it is finally here.
You should be close now.
We're not going to find them.
We will. Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, we were friends for many years, and they're out there.
Christopher, we need to leave. Now.
I really need to find out what's happening there, okay?
Brett, don't you like how we have the same face watching this? Look at us both making them, We got the same eyebrows. So like...
This acting is terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. I hate this acting.
This place is kind of cool. Did you say I was a pool?
Oh God, who are they?
We need to go.
Hey, how are you getting scared that much, Brett? I'll keep you safe. We go to the movies, but oh, come here, Brett. It's okay. Lost and Abby won't get you. You just stay with me. You'll be fine.
Yes. The flower is dead. There's someone else outside. What was that?
I'm not even watching the movie trailer. I'm just watching her reacting to it and trying to judge if she's faking it with those timid girl hands. Oh my God, I'm reacting in a video.
We used to be friends. Why are you doing this, please? I would have never left, I swear. I swear.
looks like Get Out with Winnie the Pooh. It's just Hollywood. You know Hollywood's done, but we got to bring this shit back, Chad. We got to make some fire movies. How many directors in here? Any W directors? Any writers? Any actors? Let's change Hollywood. We can be better than them. We don't even need those production companies. We don't need to bend over the table for like some 80-year-old Jewish guy. Yeah, bend over the table and I'll give you a role. Nah, we can do it ourselves on YouTube. And don't call that anti-Semitic. You know who the fuck is running Hollywood. Oh my God, why did I say that? Anyway, they are running out of ideas. They just make the same movie every single day. It's old. I'm getting tired of it. They have no new ideas.
I hate that made me actually scared and that you saw me have a genuine jump scare, because that might be the worst thing I've ever seen. The acting looks terrible. The plot...
Okay, but you looked scared the whole time and you were engaged. It looks like a W movie.
Looks confusing. Apparently Christopher Robin has left the 100-Acre Wood, but now he's coming back because he's getting married and he wants to show his future wife all of his old friends, but now they've grown up and become vicious slasher creatures. But also there's some like big boob college girls hanging out in a hot tub. At the same time, I don't really know how those stories are connected. There's lots of blood and honey and very, very horrific looking. Like even the sign that said 100-Acre Wood with the dripping blood. That's like something I would have made as a 10-year-old making my first short film.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Was that mean? I hope not. Somebody said...
That edit was not very good. But go to She-Hulk.
The fact that so many quality films get shelved while garbage like this gets funded says everything about the current state of the movie industry. Hard pass. This is really not everything about the funded by a huge studio. Obviously, it is an independent, very low budget, and they are just riding on the coattails of this.
So it's not Hollywood. It's just some fucking college kids with a producer.
Copyright expiring, and they are getting a ton of press, so they will probably make a good amount of money just because people want to see what this actually looks like. But this commenter is correct, because original, character-driven, meaningful films are getting thrown out for crap like this that is just going...
Right, I just said that! Where should we finish each other's sentence?
...to cause a splash or hyper-politicized progressive sequels or remakes. It's like, where's the creativity? Now, obviously...
And the creativity kit.
Like I said, it's not a big studio production, but still, filmmakers, let's make something new, is all I'm asking. I get the people...
Wait, you see how we're saying the same things in the same video?
People probably want to go see this because it's going to be so terrible and they want to experience it firsthand. But guys, why are we supporting these crappy films, these crappy remakes?
Facts!
Just saying, there are ways that you can watch the film without financially supporting. And obviously, us here at the comment section, we do not endorse that behavior. But if you partake, you are probably going to need somebody to protect you. And the best people to do that is ExpressVPN. /Cooper for 3 months free. And guys, it's like all joking aside, the big tech companies, they are stalking you like Slasher Winnie the Pooh. So protect yourself. Get on that. Somebody else said, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey looks like it might be the worst movie ever made. That said, I plan to pre-order tickets and be there opening night. That feels like how I felt about the movie Cats, the live action one. I felt like I was going to be...
what was the last movie that... What was the last good movie that came out? People said like Everything Everywhere Happens All at Once. I thought that was just like special effects. It was Nope any good? I didn't see Nope. I haven't seen a good movie in a while. It's just been, and I hate, Avengers is some bot shit. That's some bot movie. Yeah, Hulk. Yeah, Iron Man. Woo! Get Thanos. He's the bad guy. It's just stupid fucking roller coaster movie, man.
In the middle of some, like, trip.
Yeah, everyone here saying Joker and Top Gun. You see this in the chat right now? You see how dumb that is? Joker's been a fucking character in the last, 30 years. I've seen him in, 10 movies. Top Gun, that was a movie in the 80s. All the movies you're saying right now, chat, are movies that have been made 5 times. Say a new movie. Spider-Man, Batman, Top Gun, Despicable Me 3. Say a new movie. Uncut Gems, there's a good one. But goddamn, all you guys like bot-ass movies, bro. That's why Hollywood doesn't take any risks. Because you guys are, tell me the same story again because I don't like challenging my brain.
When I went and saw that movie, and I really kind of scared me a bit, but I went and saw it anyway because It was so bad I had to experience it. Somebody else said, are they supposed to be actual animals? If so, why do they have hands? Are they supposed to be people in masks and costumes? If so, how are they abandoned when they could just leave? The plot does not make sense. Who are they? I didn't know that Winnie the Pooh could just grow up. Also, apparently Eeyore died. I saw that in the trailer. That's sad. Eeyore just needed some love, guys. He didn't need to be abandoned. Somebody else said, whoever thought this was a good idea is not seeing the pearly gates of heaven.
Well, they know it's gonna work because it's like there's always a horror movie once in a while that directors make because they know it's just gonna get a reaction out of people. And everyone in the chat saying these movies right now, you're saying like fucking Fight Club, like these movies came out in the 90s. Jesus.
Another person said, what the hell is this? I'm not impressed at all. They're running out of good ideas, I see. Honestly, it made me happy because even though there are people like...
Mark my words, chat. I'm gonna make the most fire first movie, and I hope that they don't clip that if my first movie flops, but I'm gonna make a fire movie.
Like that commenter that was like, I'm gonna have to see this just because of how ridiculous it is. Most people, and this was trending for like 3 days, were saying, no, I don't want to see horror Winnie the Pooh. This is ridiculous. And we're saying that exact thing of they're running out of...
Look, all press is good press because they were watching, everyone on Twitter's like, I hate this, I hate this. You know what that does? Clout, 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 free marketing. It was a low-budget movie with a bear costume and stupid blood from Party City, and now you're making it go viral because you're talking about how much you don't like it. Oops! Now it's famous.
Good ideas. Why aren't they doing anything new? They're waking up to the reality that Hollywood is slowly killing itself. I mean, it was slowly for many years. Now it feels like they are just on like a sprint to death, for lack of a better phrase. And part of that very fast sprint to death is Marvel. They are just shoving terrible feminist storylines into every movie and TV show, much like DC. And obviously, we are talking about She-Hulk. It's doing terribly. The CGI is awful. She-Hulk cries and gets angry about being catcalled.
Oh my god. A superhero, they used to be like orphans. They used to have like huge trauma, get burned alive, and She-Hulk's, I'm being catcalled and I'm mad about it.
And then, of course, logically, she does this.
Allah Akbar! Bomboka!
And then, of course,
Brett, I know this is disgusting, baby. I would never make you do this.
logically, she does this.
She's not even... It doesn't even look like Hulk. CGI twerking is what they do now? Hulk's supposed to be jacked. How does Hulk fit in a suit?
Yes. That is not a fan edit. Those are not two different videos.
That looks like a 4chan meme. This is what I'm saying. Movies clearly have an agenda now. There's a reason Meg Thee Stallion is marketing this. It's just getting worse. The feminist agenda has infiltrated everything. Movies suck. They don't want you to think. They think you're dumb, so they program you with this shit because you're supposed to like it. It's going to get a 75% on Rotten Tomatoes because critics are going to, oh my god, yes, bitch. I can't believe Hulk was this brave. It's just absolute garbage.
Videos smushed together. That is an actual scene from She-Hulk. And yes, that is Megan Thee Stallion twerking with the She-Hulk.
Just when I thought they couldn't get any stupider.
Twitter even censored this. When I clicked on this video, I had to bypass the "this might be sensitive content" to look at She-Hulk twerking. Wow. So classy of you, Marvel. Love to see it. Ladies, if you do not want to be sexualized, and if catcalling makes you as...
Marvel's for bots, and that's proof. I know that they might have not shown it in all the Avengers movies that you loved and like have the biggest records of all time. Yeah, go kill Thanos. He's the bad guy with the purple chin. This is proof of the brainwashing. Not only that, but like you remember 80s action movies back in the day, there used to be strong men with like fucking giant machetes and miniguns. America! They had something, they were jacked, they were wearing jean jackets and shit like that. They were a representation of masculinity. Who is it now? Tom Holland? Yeah, Spidey, go! Woo! That's an example of a superhero?
Angry as the Hulk, do not twerk and sexualize yourself. It is that simple. The hypocrisy of it is literally ridiculous because in the episode immediately prior, she is telling Hulk that he does not understand rage, does not understand pain because she has to get catcalled and people sexualize her. And then you have an entire scene where she is twerking.
It just don't add up!
Somebody made this meme and said, I hate being catcalled, and then said, now watch me shake this ass.
Yeah, why do you only look at me for my body? And now she's twerking in a pantsuit in an office. Why is Hulk in an office? What's Megan Thee Stallion doing here? What is the context of this? What is she fighting? Where's her anger? Hulk's supposed to be angry. How is Hulk twerking? Hulk angry, what is this?
Ass. Yes, that's nice. That's great. But I mean, all that aside,
Just feminism in a movie.
like, what the hell? Twitter was very, very split on all of this, but the people arguing in favor of it really had nothing of substance to say, to be totally honest. Like, somebody said, nah, I'm sorry, if She-Hulk throwing ass with Megan Thee Stallion doesn't bring you joy, you're simply a loser. I'm fine being a loser in
and
this.
that tweet went viral. That tweet went viral. You can tweet right now. Yo, everybody in the chat, you want a viral tweet right now? Tweet, SNEAKO's a loser. Easy 1,000 likes. Oh my God, SNEAKO's such a loser. I'm giving you a free viral tweet right now. Mad easy, bro.
Circumstance. It does not bring me joy. I'm not offended by it. I'm just kind of confused and I don't want to see it. There were other people that were saying, well, She-Hulk in the comments is very empowered sexually, so this makes sense. It's like, okay, great, then why does she care about getting catcalled? Again, it's just all very confusing. Somebody summed up their responses.
That's a good point. Chimbixon, Karen Comedy is one of my favorite movies.
By posting this and saying, Marvel fans explaining why the new She-Hulk needs to twerk so you can understand the new Avengers movie. It's like, come on, guys. You can still be a Marvel fan and admit that this was not the greatest look. So ladies, do you feel represented and empowered yet? No! I do not. Not in the slightest. They made like a beefy fake...
Brett, I'll empower you. You don't need to twerk in a fucking pantsuit with Megan Thee Stallion. That's not what it... Brett, I know. You know.
CGI woman crying about being a woman and then twerking
Simple thanks for the 50. My birthday's in 4 hours, 5 hours.
and are expecting us to be happy about it. I've said this before, but womanhood is being reduced to some kind of caricature. It is a game of dress-up. They are not actually interested in this character or what she has to say or her journey or of becoming the She-Hulk. No, they just want to give her some fake feminist tropes, make her cry about being oppressed, and think that we're all gonna jump and say, hoorah, yay. Thank you for representing women. No, it is not that simple. Somebody else said the She-Hulk twerking scene is horrible. Not because of hypocrisy or something like that, because the clap of Jen's cheeks didn't even cause the windows to crack, let alone shake down the building. I'm quite crossed.
He's out of line, but he's right.
That was the most liked tweet. It has 159,000 likes. I mean, that comment brings up an interesting point, because not only was it cringe, but the CGI of that scene was terrible. I don't want to watch it again, but if you want to go back and just look, it is so, so weird. Right. I mean, the poor VFX artists who had to do that, I feel awful for them. A bunch of people were tweeting about that as well. Somebody said, the CGI animators being woken up from the Marvel basement being ordered to make the She-Hulk twerk with Meg.
At least paint her in green. Back in the 80s when there was Hulk, do you remember who played it? Lou Ferrigno, that bodybuilder? They just painted a buff guy in green and we ran around. Everything's just computer generated now because they think you're too stupid to actually care the difference about reality. It doesn't even matter. It looks literally like a video game. It looks like a FIFA character's twerking in a green suit, and you still watch it. That's how dumb they think we are.
Oh, God.
Because hell is no longer a place only accessible after death.
I mean, listen, if you are tired of that bullshit, if you don't want to make any weird slasher Winnie the Pooh films or make, you know, the She-Hulk twerk, you are welcome to come apply and work for the Daily Wire. We don't have twerking in our films. And if so, I would hope that it would be better than that. Our content, our movies, they are not
Whoa, one more time.
I would hope that it would be better. We don't have twerking in our films. And if so, I would hope that it would be better than that.
Bet, Cooper.
Bruh.
What you got? Chat, you jacket, can she twerk better than the Hulk? I want to see it. Follow up to it. If you could do it better than Daily Wire, what you got?
Our content, our movies, they are not contributing to the social decay of our country. So, at least there's that. Guys, we are adding new content.
Okay, that was, man, Brett.